Yo, my song Thin Mints just hit 2 million streams. To celebrate, we're going to do a beat breakdown. Also, I got sick and kind of lost my voice, so I need a non-singing project. So this song actually started in a major key.
All I've ever wanted is to be around you, darling. Think about it, we can make you smile.
But as I listened back to it, I was like, it's a little happy, jolly, kind of sweet. I feel like that's like how I trend is in like sweet sounding songs, especially at that time. So I was like, let me change it up a little bit. Let me see if I can come up with some different chords. And so I tried it on a C minor. And then this F7 was really nice, and it just kind of naturally led into that little lick idea. This is what the new melody sounds like.
All I've ever wanted is to get to know you, darling. Drink about it, who can get you.
You know, I put it in a minor key to try to make it have a little more edge to it. So that's also reflected in the vocal production. There's some distortion on these vocals. I feel like my voice is very like sweet sounding naturally. So I added this Waves plugin, Manny M Distortion. Just a little taste of distortion. I didn't want to slam it.
All I've ever wanted.
Full like Kanye on him. None of that. All right, let's get into some of the drums stuff. Drums are everything to me. If the drums aren't slapping, there's no point. I'll spend months on the drums and then everything else just kind of like falls together quickly. I need to find that groove. I need that pocket. This is also like a time capsule for what I was listening to. This was big like Black Panther soundtrack days, so there's some djembe on there. Could slap even harder with just like a regular kick with it. I knew that percussion was taking up a lot of space. Like I knew those really big, low fat sounds were taking up a lot of space. I wanted to leave some room for my vocals. So I didn't introduce too much else percussively at first. I thought this snap would kind of stay out of the way of the vocals.
Want you, darling, think about it, who can make you smile.
I started to get a sense of the sort of overarching journey of the production of this song. Was like, I wanted it to be one simple idea that just like grows and grows and grows and grows. Some songs it's a little more like rise and fall and rise and fall. And this one I want it like steady growth. So if we leave this sort of backbone of percussion, the djembe, the snap, and the kick, and then start introducing other stuff. So maybe we introduce this kind of toned snare as the verse kind of heats up. I'm also a big fan of mixing like tickety-tackety handmade percussion with some of this heavier stuff. So I think there's a tapping pencil in here.
All I've ever wanted is to get to know you, darling.
Yeah, so that's just a pencil. I'm gonna take off all of the, I've got like a filter on it and delay and pitch shift and all this stuff. It's just me hitting the desk with a pencil. But now it's so much more. I think if you mix that with, you know, so in that same vein of like slowly building throughout, I wanted that to be reflected in the harmonies. So at first there's just one layer of harmony.
All I've ever wanted is to be around you, darling. Think about it.
More harmony.
All I've ever wanted is to get to know you, darling. Drink about it, who can get you riled up. Time's better spent with some.
Again, steady growth, steady growth. As we get to the pre-chorus, these angelic oohs. It's just me like screeching out some falsetto. God, what happened there? Just like ducked it, ran it. Is that on purpose?
It's like when you're drowning in feet.
Okay, yes, that was on purpose. I wanted to create some dramatic tension there. So I automated out all this etheric stuff for a quick second.
It's so freezing when you're drowning in feet.
How else did I build tension in that moment? I also have my bass growing in distortion. I've got that same Manny M distortion plugin on my bass, and I think that's automated. So throughout the pre-chorus, this distortion is growing. Yeah, real farty stuff there.